Right, so that's what we're left with. Fuel tank's off, drained and removed. That's over there. That's going to give us good access to this here carb. So all I've got to do now, I've got to take off the throttle slide, pull all that out. I've got to undo this clamp, take that spring off, and then hopefully I can pull this whole plastic air duct thing off, and that will give me enough room to undo those nuts there, one on the other side, and pull the whole carb that way, and then get it out of the bike. Easy as that. Let's get to it. Okay, moving swiftly along. That's the carb out. Just so you know, I did have to take out that air duct. That gave me the clearance to get in that side. That nut has to come loose first because it's got like enough space to get off completely. You then have to undo this one because the choke gets in the way of that one. It's just a bit of a top tip. So the one on the right needs to be undone first, then you can get the carb off and slide it into the gap that you created by taking the air duct off first. Simple as that. And the air duct, easiest way to get that off, slides straight upwards. And now we're over here. So the float bowl, float bowl is off. Given that a quick spray out already, so that's looking nice and clean now, apart from that little bit in there, whatever that is. I'll get that in a minute, but that's looking good. And now I've got this to go through bit by bit and sort out. There's a little bit of blue on there. Don't know if that's from my glove or not. I don't think so, but yeah, I'm imagining stuff in here is all a bit clogged up and blocked. So once I get that all nice and clean, float's not looking great. Once I get all that cleaned up, hopefully it'll run a lot better. And this is just a simple procedure of just taking out one thing at a time, blowing it through with some kind of carb cleaner, and then putting it back in, just so you don't get anything in the wrong place or anything like that. And that keeps it nice and simple for a carb clean. That's just how I do them. You should take the rubber gaskets off because carb cleaner does eat them, but these ones are fine, and I'm being careful with it. And don't use blue roll either, because that leaves stuff behind in the carb and it's not ideal. So you want to use like 100% cotton rag or something like that. But besides that, I'm just going to get all this clean. It's not the perfect situation, but working with what I got. Okay, there's the carb back on and nice and clean. It was a bit strange because I've got myself a manual now. Check her out. So I've got a bit of a clue what I'm doing, because it's been so long since I've worked on a bike. You know, I'm a bit rusty. So, yeah, that said, to install this, you basically just do the reverse of what I did to take it off, right? So like, carb on first, bolt it on, then slip the air duct back in, tighten it all up, you're good to go. But it seemed a lot easier for me to put this air duct in first, then slip the carb into it so I can push it back and then get it on the bolts. So yeah, that's another little tip, I guess. Nick, I don't know if you know anything better than that, but that just seems like the easiest way for me to do it. I was a bit worried about splitting this duct though, so I don't know if I recommend that. Maybe there's some kind of sneaky way you can slide this duct back in, like once you got the carb on, but I don't know. But anyway, that's all cleaned up now. So, the next thing, that looks disgusting on camera. I'm very sorry you had to see that. I might have to clean that up now I've seen it. So yeah, I'm going to clean that. Then the tank can go back on. I'll hook the fuel back up and then continue this video tomorrow to maybe start it up again and see if it sounds any happier. But I don't want to do that right now because it's night time and people don't appreciate 8,000 RPM at 9 o'clock at night. So yeah. YouTube. So, it's the next day. I got a little carried away, I'll be honest, and I got to tinkering. So, what I did is, tank went back on, and obviously the carb's all clean. What I then did is switch the spark plug back to the one that was already in it, because I much prefer the NGK one over the dodgy Chinese, whatever company one that was. And then I mucked about with a throttle and got that fully adjusted, so there's that tiny little bit of slack in it, just the tiniest little bit, look at that, barely moving, and then boom, you got throttle. So I adjusted that, and I set it right on the carb as well, because I realised I'm not too sure if that was right, because when I pulled it out, the slide itself kind of span, and I don't know if the spring was sitting funny or what, but watch this. Where can I set you up? Right, I don't know what you can see there, but look at that, look at that. Whee! It is absolutely golden. Engine runs spot on now. There it is. So it's running absolutely sweet. All I need to do now is give it a quick oil change, because it's still on the old oil, so that'll be a new video. Got to give the back brake a complete overhaul, that'll be another video. Need to fix that little bit of leaking, that'll be another video. And I've also realised this has a slow puncture. So a quick question to Nick, because I know you like watching these videos, mate. I've currently got Kingstone tyres on. Are they the originals? I ain't got a clue, to be honest, because he's looking really good, Nick, but yeah, if they're no good, I want to get rid of them, because I ain't really got a clue with tyres. I know the good brands, but I'm not too sure about Kingstones. I mean, I've heard of them before, but I don't know if they're good quality. So yeah, if anyone knows about that, drop me a comment. I'd appreciate that. I've got a slow on this one, so I'm basically trying to decide whether to replace both of them, because I might as well, or just get the one. And that'll be another video. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this one. I sure did, because you know, I can take it up and down the road now and see how it goes. But yeah, do like, subscribe and comment, and yeah, stay tuned for the next one. Keep doing bits.